Hey people, welcome back to another video on Roblox Dust is a survival game on Roblox based on the extremely popular game Rust. This game has only recently been released in early access to certain players, but based on the reviews, this seems like a hit already. As with every survival game, gaining loot is crucial. As such, this list contains some of the best loot tips for Dust. But before we begin, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on any of our upcoming videos. Alright, let's get to it. Number 6, Hidden Bunker in Q19. An easy way to get lots of loot without being interrupted or attacked by the other players is to find a hidden underground bunker in the game. This exact location of the bunker can be found by going to the Q19 quadrant marked up on the map. Inside this quadrant, there are mountains, which is where you'll come across the Promised Land, aka the room filled with loot. But getting inside the room requires a bit of trickery. Once you enter the bunker, the door that grants entry to the loot crates is locked. If you closely observe the doors, you shall find a small gap. Go near that gap and repeatedly press the E button on your keyboard. After doing this multiple times, the door will open for you. After this, you can loot all the crates that you want. Number 5, Underwater near Dam. The entire area near the dam is littered with all kinds of loot, from weapons to armor, but you have a very high chance of finding some loot in that area. But there is a hidden area near the dam that you may not have known about. This area can only be accessed by jumping from the top of the dam into the water. After looking for a bit, you will come across a broken vent for a drain pipe. The hole in this pipe is big enough for you to swim through, and once you do, you'll come across a dimly lit cave. After walking for a bit, there is a loot crate there just waiting for you. Number 4, Looting through doors. I don't know if this should be considered a glitch or a feature, but nonetheless, it's present in Dust. This glitch is that you can actually loot the inside of a base without ever stepping in it. Some of the early access players have noted that it's possible to stand really close to the doors of a base and loot as much as you can. This can seemingly be done without making the players inside of the base aware of your presence outside it. Number 3, the Dam Building. The Dam Building is a haven for all sorts of hidden loot. The only problem with this area is that it should be considered high risk, but with every risk, there's bound to be a high level reward, and that's exactly the case for this building. The high risk comes in the form of guards that have been posted inside the building at various points. You may have to creep around and peek around the corners instead of running or walking out in the open. If you're walking on the walkways above the giant turbine, be sure to keep an eye out for these spaces between the turbines. If you successfully avoid other guards, you'll see that there are loot crates placed all over the giant building. You can find all sorts of items within these, such as helmets, vests, and even bullets. Number 2, avoid the quarry. One of the most important tips for surviving this game is to avoid the quarry, especially if you have no loot and you're just starting out in this game. But if you do spawn near the quarry and you have to loot, the best place to get some is to climb the mountains near the quarry, and there you'll find a tower. The exact location of this tower is in the middle of the P15 and P16 blocks that have been marked on the game's map. In this tower, you are sure to find vests and other useful items. This can be a lifesaver for new players, so keep this tip in mind. Number 1, hidden base near mountains at K19. There are multiple ways of gaining loot, and one of the easier ones is to find the hidden base near the mountains. Since there are many mountains in the game, you'd think that the exact location would be difficult to find, but fear not, because the precise location can be found near the K19 quadrant marked on the map. After entering the base, use the same method to unlock the door as mentioned previously, i.e. spamming the E button. In this way, you'll gain access to mini loot crates within the building. These were some of the best ways to find loot in the game Dust on Roblox. These tips are just to help you get started with the game, and there are many more methods you can try, so be sure to keep an eye out for any hidden loot crates. Well, this brings us to the end of our video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you haven't liked the video yet, it's never too late, guys. Give us a thumbs up, people. We will see you soon in another video, but until then, take care and goodbye.